Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Here's a look at what's coming up for New York. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Saturday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Washington Wizards.
And for the matchup with the Bulls, that one's going to be game number 9 of the year for them. Really starting to get towards the meat of things by then.
So the New York starting 5. Bridges out there with money. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Winslow in at the 3. And for Indiana, the perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Halliburton in at the point. Early on, Greg, the potential landscape of the NBA very much open-ended.
An early win streak could really boost the team's outlook, kind of define their direction. And so I expect to see them keep the intensity up. So we should be in for a fun one.
Here's Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. Siakam sets a screen for Halliburton. Pass to Siakam. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
You forget sometimes about Pascal's physicality. The guy is 230 pounds. He's a big wing that can throw that weight around.
Here's Money. Launches it. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Pass to Halliburton. No good on the 3. New York with the ball. Here's Money. They get it back. Beyond the arc. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Smart pass right there from Hart. I like how he reads the floor.
You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
And sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning. And now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games.
Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Now here's Turner. Last time out he had 13 points. Just 5 on the clock. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
For the New York Knicks, they come in off a good outing against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Pass to Nembhard. They set the screen. Hits it from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Money. He has 5. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Money's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for New York. Halliburton for 3. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Traps in the tray.
People talk about 3-and-D with Bridges, but he can pass it too.
Siakam outside. Turner with a screen on Hart. Siakam for 3. And for the Pacers, they come in off a great outing against Miami. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Pacers trail by 5. Bridges with the steal. And a fast break now for New York.
The attention Mikal had on that play helped him out to get that steal.
Pacers have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Halliburton, no good.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Money, no good. Indiana's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Good.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
The Knicks leading by 5. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to bring you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Walker comes in for Benedict Mathurin. Nesmith, he's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's Wingate in for Halliburton. And then for New York, Kevon Looney is checked in for Towns. Miles McBride comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Bridges.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Sinks the three-pointer. 16 points for Money.
Smart play by Winslow. Move the ball. Find the open man. Good team play.
Here's Siakam. Knicks with the rebound. Coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked. But the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building, not in a good mood.
And that's a foul called up. Some changes here for the Pacers. Miles Turner comes in for Toppin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for Nesmith. Then for the Knicks, Towns he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Josh Hart comes in for Oakley. And Money subbed in for Justice Winslow. Here's Money. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Pass to McBride. Here's Money, just 4 to shoot. Hands it from downtown. Money's got 19 points.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. Walker out there with Derek Jones. And it's Turner in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Here's Money, who's got 19. Can he keep it going? The rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 16. Halliburton passes to Turner. 2 minutes. He takes it in, and it's slammed in by Turner.
A multifaceted offensive talent. Turner can do a bit of everything out there.
Shoots. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And that's game 2 of the string of 4 games played at home. Siakam is checked in for Indiana. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Walker. Mikal Bridges checked in for the Knicks. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Pass to Nembhard. Shot clock at 6. And here is Siakam. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Siakam's got his second bucket.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Here's Money. 35 points for him last game against Philadelphia. Now Mathurin. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
Here's Money. A three-pointer is right on target. Money's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul. Jarace Walker, he's checked in for Halliburton. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Winslow's checked in. Siakam passes to Nembhard. To Siakam. For the three. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Now here's Towns. No scoring in this one.
And the defense has to guard Towns better than this because he is just too gifted a shooter.
Siakam kicks to Turner. And a wide open look for Siakam. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Siakam's got 6.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. You got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Knicks out front, up by 15. Live from Gainbridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports.
Welcome, everyone, to tonight's show. Kicking things off, let's see some of the names on the injury list around the league.
Portland without their full squad. There's a vertical spacing. You know what vertical spacing is, Ernie?
Explain.
Okay, vertical spacing is like when you jump in the air and you create space and you stay straight up. That's what Ayton does. One of the most feared lob threats in the game. His absence definitely felt.
One of the bright young stars in the league. And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first-half performance for the New York Knicks.
You hear that?
Yeah.
That's the sound of the offense. They were absolutely humming.
Kenny, don't ever do that again. Any kind of humming, singing, or harmonizing. We leave that to the real artists, okay? What'd I just say?
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more